Alright, dorks, I will talk about NXT for July 3rd, 2019. But before I get into all that, I want to know something. This is out of curiosity. How many of you people that listen to me, that watch my videos and all that, and again, it's curiosity. How many of you are Peruvian, like I am? I'm just curious on that one. But I'm just happy right now. I have this giant smile on my face. You can't see it right now, but you will momentarily. And if you're wondering why, it's because for the last couple of days, I have been more interested in this than anything that WWE has given on television. And yes, I know on Raw, Corey Graves said shit. Kofi Kingston on Tuesday put the middle finger up and stuff like that. But these past couple of days, like I said, I've been more excited about La Copa America, which is the South American soccer tournament that's happening right now in Brazil. And it has a lot to do with me being Peruvian too, because today Peru beat Chile 3-0. And in the process of doing that, Peru is now in the finals of La Copa America. If you would have told me in the beginning of this tournament that Peru would be in the finals of La Copa America this year, 2019, I would have not believed you. If you would have told me this last year when Peru went to the World Cup for the first time in like 36 years, right? And they went to Russia and they didn't have really a good showing. When you think about it, right? They lost 2 games, they beat Australia, and I get it, yes, I know a lot of you people that are listening right now are not going to give a shit about this. But again, because I can do what I want on my channel, here you are. It's wrestling and whatever. Remember that, people, here on this channel. It's wrestling and whatever. The whatever is, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. If you would have told me last year, following the World Cup, that Peru and La Copa America would be in the finals, I would have not believed you. A lot of people were critical about Peru, and I understand, following the 5-0 loss to Brazil 2 weeks ago. And Peru has the ability to bounce back from adversity. People believe that Uruguay was going to just stomp all over Peru last Saturday. And Peru stuck to the game plan. And they managed to keep it 0-0 for 90 minutes and go to penalty kicks. And the fact that Luis Suarez, who plays in Barcelona, missed his penalty kick, and Gallese covered it. He blocked the penalty kick. It was amazing, and because of that, Peru scored 5 penalty kicks, and now they're in the semifinals today, playing Brazil. My bad, Chile, who is two times in a row, 2 times Copa America champion, the current champs, 2 times in a row, right? Going into this semifinal match, a game that, and I'll be real about it, I thought for some odd reason that Peru was not going to win. And I get it, hey, you know, how can you say that when you're Peruvian and you should be supportive? And I get that. But if you only understood, I guess also, honestly, if you are Peruvian, you would understand the history of supporting Peru and being accustomed to failure. And I thought here, oh my God, Chile would win, but Peru would probably beat Argentina on Saturday. And I'm literally at work when the game starts. I'm at work. And I am leaving work, and I'm going to get my stuff for my locker, right? And I see that they're playing the game on TV. It's on Telemundo, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. It's on Telemundo, right? And I see Peru's winning. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what am I watching here? And then I see them score a second goal. I'm like, holy crap, this is insane. The fact that Peru's being the current champions, the best team, the best, I guess, national team in South America. I come home, I'm watching the game, in suspense, and then we get to, like, again, they're sticking to the game plan, right? Gallese, who's the goalie, he's in the front of the picture here. He's the guy holding the ball, right? Well, that's like the Wakanda hairstyle, if you will. was the heart and soul of this game, blocking every single shot from Chile. You think about it, and again, I don't know how many of you are following the Copa America, but the fact that in this tournament, yes, he did a blooper against Brazil. I get that. But in this tournament, he blocked a penalty kick from Gabriel Jesus, who plays in Manchester City. He blocked a penalty kick from Luis Suarez, who plays in Barcelona. And yet he had the game of his life today and blocks a penalty kick from Vargas, who plays in, I think, in Italy, something like that. He's Chilean or whatever. That alone, listen, if he's not signed to a major European club at the end of this tournament, it's going to be a crime. And now Sunday, Peru plays Brazil again in the finale to determine who is the champion of South America. And reality is this, and I'm Peruvian, I'm happy. Again, if you would have told me this would have happened at the beginning of the tournament, I would not believe you. And I'm going to say this right now, win, lose, or draw, I am proud. And not to mention, at the 90th minute, Paulo Guerrero scores a goal. Fucking amazing. I have literally the highlights of the game on my Instagram at HeelSteven if you want to see it and all that fun stuff. And again, I get it. A lot of you who are watching right now, and if you listen to this, bless your heart, who probably don't even watch soccer, who don't even give a shit, you can fast forward, I guess, to like the 6 minute or 7 minute mark where I'll talk about NXT. But I'm just excited. I'm Peruvian. I'm happy. And now, motherfuckers, get to NXT. I know a lot of you want to talk about NXT. So yeah, let's talk about the Bebe Championship Celebration Tour, how it's taking a life of its own. Let's talk about the fact that we are now in the second match of the NXT Breakout tournament, and how in the main event we had Tyler Breeze versus Roderick Strong and stuff like that. Okay? Hey guys, what's up? As you can see, there's a smile on my face right now, and I rarely smile. I rarely smile, but I am right now, and I'm taking a sip right now out of this freaking Game Fuel. I have the ice here in a McDonald's cup. Oh my god, you're such a fat fuck. God damn it, Steve. Such a fucking fat fuck, and I get that. It is what it is. I wish, honestly, this was fucking beer right now. By the way, I know it's July 4th right now. Happy 4th of July to all that celebrate. To all you dorks that are gonna go to the beach, get drunk, and all that fun stuff. Barbecues, whatever the fuck it may be. Hope you're having a fun time. I really, really do. If you are new to the channel, make sure you dorks hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. And share the video throughout your entire social media platforms. Again, if you are Peruvian, let me know. Because again, I'm curious on that. I know, again, it'd be cool to know that, hey, I have people that are from my country that listen to me or watch me and shit like that. That'd be cool to actually know. And if you are, let me know, okay? And if you're watching on Copa America and stuff like that. NXT tonight, I felt overall, was a pretty solid show. I'm not going to sit here and overrate the show and think, oh my god, this is the best shit on the entire thing of WWE. Because technically on paper, it is. Technically on paper, yeah, compared to Raw and SmackDown, NXT, this was the best thing on the whole week, if you will, for WWE. We had, I guess, again, a follow-up of the tournament, all that stuff. But again, guys, give me your thoughts. In the comment threads below, you dorks, give me your fucking thoughts on the show. That being NXT tonight, did you enjoy it? And did you not like it? Let me the fuck know. If it's not in the comment thread, let me know on Twitter. Alright? So, let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into NXT tonight. Let's talk about the Adam Cole Bebe Championship Celebration World Tour. This thing right now is probably the best thing that they're doing right now at NXT. You got Adam Cole, like, going to this, like, random places and shit. He's the current NXT champion. Like, last week, you see him land in Cleveland, Ohio. Johnny Gargano's home. And you know they're just building up to another Gargano match. And for some people, this is like, oh, why this again? You can make the argument that's fine and damn. At the same time, who else is going to have Gargano? What are they going to have Gargano do right now? Basically, right? So why the fuck not? Listen, they had two good matches. I was fortunate to be at the first one at TakeOver New York. I wasn't able to be there at TakeOver 25. And they're 1-1. So you know what? Let them go at it again for the last time at the next TakeOver. I'm assuming. I don't fucking know. But you kind of get the idea. They're building up to it eventually. right? So here you have Gargano in Cleveland at his, my bad, Adam Cole, baby. In Cleveland, he's visiting, or he's going to Gargano's, like, to Johnny's father's pizzeria, right? And he ordered, I guess, like 4 pies. And apparently, as Johnny's, and keep this in mind, the family's in disbelief. They're like, what the fuck? Like, who are you? Like, and they're in shock. Like, and he comes in peace, like, hey, I'm coming in peace, whatever. Ordering 4 pizzas for a bunch of hungry wrestlers. I literally thought for a moment that, okay, Cole was going to attack Johnny's dad. Because you want to push that envelope, and if there's anyone on the roster that could probably do that, is Adam Cole, believe it or not. But they didn't do that, right? They did not do that at all. So Gargano Johnny's dad goes and get all the pizzas and shit, and I guess Adam Cole has an 8x10. And he puts it on, I guess, the wall that they have of memorabilia and shit like that, and Triumph, whatever. And there's literally a picture of Gargano, like, I guess this is a Rob Schwamberg's, like, art drawing, whatever. And he places the 8x10 right next to it that says, from Adam Cole to the Gargano family, a champion you can be proud of. Something in those words. And it's him with the NXT title, shit like that. And Cole leaves with the pizzas, and Gargano's dad, like, what the fuck is this shit? That takes it out. Again, it's adding heel heat. And you'd think he was done there. Oh, he goes to Johnny's father's pizzeria and, again, makes, I guess, pours more salt to the wound and going into his pizzeria and getting pizzas. And I honestly thought, if anything, he would just throw the pizzas and shit, whatever. No. To add more salt to the fucking wound, bruh. This motherfucker goes to Gargano, I guess the school that he trained at years ago. Like they showed the same school when they were building up to the Gargano Cole 2 match from TakeOver 25, right? He goes to the school, he comes in peace, he brings the pizzas, right, for the wrestlers. And he talks about how Gargano told them all that if they train hard enough and worked hard and believed in their dreams and shit like that, and they can make it to NXT and be NXT champion. And he's basically telling everyone that whatever Johnny said was a bunch of crap and full of lies, and they all need to be real to themselves, that they are not going to make it and stuff like that. Again, it's Adam Cole right now doing the best heel work that he can possibly do right now under the WWE umbrella, that being NXT. Now, granted, if this was another company, oh my God, he would do some other shit right now. But I think overall what they're doing right now with him, the championship celebration, like world tour, whatever, I'm enjoying it. I look forward to seeing what they're going to do next week. And I hope they can keep this up. I really, really do. I don't know, maybe go to AIW. Something like that. That'd be cool to see. Or, yeah, something like that. But we'll see. We'll fucking see. Maybe invade a Gargano household with Candice LeRae. Again, they can go so many routes with this. And I think it's great. It's intriguing. Again, you're adding more salt to the wound. You're making shit personal, which you don't see anymore in rivalries. Holy shit, you want something to be personal. You want to be invested. And that's one of the good things that NXT can bring you guys at a time like this. And then we get to everything else on the show. Then I just felt like, again, this was there. Nothing bad, nothing bad, in my opinion. But again, it was solid. But anything on this show that you should definitely watch is the Adam Cole Baby Champion Celebration Tour. It's fucking lit as fuck right now. It's very, very funny too. The show kicked off basically with freaking Mia Yim versus Aaliyah. I remember last week, I guess, Aaliyah and freaking her partner, whose name I'm already about to fucking Vanessa Bourne. They go fucking Vanessa Bourne. They were, I guess, making fun of Mia Yim and this and that, how she's being a lower. And not for nothing, I think the gimmick is unique of Mia Yim. She's this badass. She's from the hood, basically. She's from the fucking hood. And you have, I guess, Aaliyah, who's been in developmental for God knows how long. God knows how long this bitch has been developmental. And you have Vanessa Bourne, who's part of the Mae Young Classic. Why the fuck not put them together? They're not doing anything right now. I guess they're like the Walmart version of the Iconics when they were at NXT years ago. Or the Iconic Duo when they were known as that. So it's fine for what it's worth. And you know what? It's something for them to do. Will this actually, you know, make a mark on the main roster? No. But for NXT, why the fuck not? They're the higher. They think everyone's a lower. Basically, here Mia Yim beat the living fuck out of Aaliyah. Not surprised with that. And then she goes on to attack Vanessa Bourne. She obviously got the win. And that when it's all said and done, she goes to the announce table. She calls out Shayna Baszler. She wants Shayna Baszler. She wants her title. She's coming after her. Even though I've seen a match before where Shayna Baszler already beat Mia Yim. So honestly, I'm not really invested in seeing a match between them again because I've already seen it and I know how it went down. Granted, at the same time, they're building up Mia Yim. It likely she's next in line. So what the fuck can you do? It is what it is. They also recapped what happened last week with Io Shirai. Last week I said Lo Shirai or Leo. In reality, it's Io Shirai in her match with Shayna Baszler in the cage match for the NXT Women's title. How Candice LeRae got involved and Shayna escaped, and then Io Shirai attacked Candice LeRae. There you go with that. We get William Regal, who revealed who will be the next challengers for the Street Profits for their NXT Tag Team Championships. You see the Forgotten Sons going into Regal's office complaining because, hey, since when can they make matches? Since when can they make championship matches? I thought only you can. So then Regal says that next week it will be the Street Profits defending the NXT Tag Team Championships versus Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. So there you go with that. I'm pretty sure this match will be, it'll probably end in disqualification. You probably get the Forgotten Sons getting involved. We'll fucking see. Nothing bad for next week with that match. We then get, again, like I mentioned before, I'm not going to mention it again, the Baby Celebration World Tour. Adam Cole going to Cleveland, actually, going to Johnny Gargano's family business, the pizzeria, and then going to the school, I guess, where he trained years ago and shit like that. Again, awesome stuff on that. If there's anything on this show to watch, is that. And I guess, if anything, the match between the Breakout Star tournament, the Breakout Star match for this week, which was Cameron Grimes, formerly known as Trevor Lee, versus Isaiah Swerve Scott, formerly known as Shane Strickland. You know what's funny, though? And I'm going to say this right now. Cameron Greaves, right? That's his name? I'm sorry, no, Cameron Grimes, right? Who's Trevor Lee? And it amazes me still, even now that he signed the WWE, he's still rocking those black fucking little trunks, the black kick pad. He's still dressed like a fucking young boy from New Japan Pro Wrestling. My biggest knock on him, my biggest gripe with him really was with him when he was Trevor Lee in Impact Wrestling. He was lazy. What I mean lazy, not as like a in-ring performer, but more like in the look. The look just felt very lazy to me. Always rocking the same gear, whether it be an Impact, whether it be on a pay-per-view. Like, I remember a Bound for Glory. Oh my God, this is Impact Wrestling's biggest pay-per-view of the year, the WrestleMania, and there he is. Everyone got some new gear, I guess, whatever, and then he's just still rocking the same old shit. And it's amazing now NXT, right? He's still doing the same shit. Again, the match for what it was a pretty cool match. The crowd was into it. They got some good spots in here. The one spot that I did really enjoy, and I've seen again Cameron Grimes do this numerous times when he was Trevor Lee, and he still does it to this day. He goes for a power slam, but then he jumps and does like a flip in the air, like an inside out type of thing. It just hits it, and again, just good back and forth, good near falls here. Freaking Scott, right? You know what? Yeah. Isaiah Scott does a standing Hurricane Rana while Grimes on the corner. Again, near fall, people were into this. I'm going to say this again, though. A part of me wishes, honestly, that this in itself, and I said this last week when I talked about Angel Garza and Joaquina Wild, right? I wish that they just would have made a network special for this whole tournament. Add more guys that are in the Performance Center that may not get the exposure yet. That you don't see on NXT, that you don't see on NXT television, but you give them the exposure in this show on a network special to get them, to get excited. You know what? Who would have been a good asset or a good, I guess, appearance in this damn tournament? The guy that won the fucking greatest, the 50-man battle royal. I forgot his fucking name, yo. Mansoor. There you go. Fucking Mansoor. Where the fuck is Mansoor? The NXT? You mean to tell me Mansoor could not bet in this tournament? Just saying, right? You could have put him in this tournament and talk about how he went to Saudi Arabia, right? And won the 50-man battle royal. You could have talked about it. Granted, you gave stories here too, but again, it's that detail, if you ask me, in my honest opinion. But again, guys, give me your thoughts on that. Would you have rather seen them do a network special with the NXT breakout tournament? Because you know how WWE loves doing tournaments on the network. So again, guys, give me your thoughts on that. We then go from there to Kushida versus some scrub named Jeff Parker. It was a short match. Kushida won with the hoverboard arm breaker, or yeah, the hoverboard lock. There was that. We also got a look into Matt Riddle's training. Matt Riddle, I guess, is preparing himself. He's showing off the skills, whether it's his stand-up, his judo, jiu-jitsu, and his wrestling and shit like that. Cool to see, whatever. Also, I didn't mention this during the Isaiah Scott and the Cameron Grimes match. They mentioned how Isaiah Scott was a former Evolve champion. And again, you got to remember, in a couple of weeks, they'll be doing an Evolve show on the WWE Network. So there you go. Okay. We then get Bianca Belair versus Priscilla Zuniga, who is also known as Diamante from Impact Wrestling. She was part of the LAX. Cool to see her. You know, even if it was a squash match, right? I hope she gets signed to WWE or to NXT, however the fuck you want to call it, right? I thought she looked good there. Granted, she's not in her LAX gear, but she was in, her traditional, hey, I'm about to put someone over, about to get squash gear. But nonetheless, it was just showing of Bianca Belair after getting all these losses. Now she's back on her winning ways. So there you go with that. We then get the main event of the evening. We get Matt. No, we not Matt. What the fuck am I talking about here? Tyler Breeze versus Roderick Strong. In your main event. I thought overall, this match, it wasn't bad or anything. I thought the crowd was into this for what it was worth. They went out there. They gave it their all. There's a moment in the match where Tyler Breeze on the ring steps outside the ring, and Roddy hits a backbreaker or throws him back first, throws Tyler back first into the steel steps. And Mauro made a big deal out of this. Holy crap, this is crazy. This is insane. And basically, Breeze is working on this match with a messed up back, right? Near fall, they're going back and forth. Before the match even started, though, there was like a post-match, like pre-match promo from Tyler Breeze talking about how before it was undisputed, this was NX Breeze and stuff like that. I'm gonna say this too, and people might think, "Oh, you're fucked up for saying this," but whatever. Tyler Breeze just looks like a jobber right now. I get it. He's back at NXT. He's back home all the fuck you want. He's having now some killer matches all the fuck you want to, if you want to call it that. But he just looks like a jobber right now with the haircut and this the whole thing that was Tyler Breeze before is gone. It's just not there anymore for me. He just looks like a jobber, and I've been so used to seeing him on the main roster jobbing, and people not really giving a shit about him. It's like, now you expect me to care now that he's back at NXT. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way for me. It really doesn't. It looks like Tyler was about to win, and then out came Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish to make a distraction. Tyler gets the super kick, I think it was on Bobby Fish, which caused Roddy to, I guess, take the advantage, if you will, and hit the end of Heartache for the 1-2-3. So Roddy steals a win for what it was worth. But again, NXT tonight, I thought it was a solid show. I thought if anything on the show they should definitely go check out is Adam Cole's savagery, I guess, in Cleveland in the championship, the Bay Championship Celebration Tour. And I guess if anything for Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Cameron Grimes. It's funny too because Mauro on commentary saying, "Oh, great Scott." I hope they don't even do that. I really don't. But it is what it is. Guys, give your thoughts down below in the comment thread. Your thoughts on NXT tonight. Did you enjoy it or not? And again, if you are Peruvian, which again will be a miracle if you are watching my video and shit like that, let me know, because I'm curious on that. I'm really curious, all right? Because I'm just excited that Peru is in the fucking finale of the Copa America. But there's that, all right? You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. I want to thank, before I wrap this up, Big Mike for coming in to the channel on Monday and reviewing Monday Night Raw. So thank him for that. And I will likely tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, Friday, I will do a Around the Point extra, doing a predictions of Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory. And Sunday, I will be live doing a live review of, Slammiversary. I said Bound for Glory. I don't know why, but you can't get the idea. There might be a Wrestle Companion. We'll keep you posted on that too. But Around the Point Sunday will be live reviewing Slammiversary. So now you guys know. All right, y'all. That being said, follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, dorks, I'm Steve, and I'm out like Janet's titties. Peace out, dorks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye. But fuck, I'm Peruvian, though.